Welcome back and thank you for joining me again. Today I want to open this video with a direct and blunt statement and then question. A child is a child is a child. They are our blood, our offspring. They are part of us, and most importantly, our children are our future. No one can determine or really foresee what role a child will play in the future. He or she can become president, a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, an inventor, a shop assistant, or many other things. And the chances are that they will one day become fathers and mothers. So why is it then that some cases involving children get so much more attention than others? There is the Madeleine McCann case, John Benet Ramsey, more recent Monkey Vaughan and Summer Wells, to name but a few. So my question to you is, why are these cases getting so much more attention when a case where 3 little girls were murdered and their bodies thrown in a dam hardly gets any attention? I think all of us need to seriously investigate our value system before we answer that question. My first instinct was indeed to say that it is a race issue. But then we have to remember the case of Orrin and Orson West, the 2 young black boys who disappeared and whose adoptive parents are now facing charges for their deaths. They were, like I said, 2 little black boys, and their disappearance indeed went viral, and their story spread all over the world via social media. So what is it? Is it location, or is it the personality and profile of the family? What exactly is it? Well, I certainly don't know, but I feel that at the very least I can do my tiny, minute part and bring a little attention to the murders of Zi'Ariel Oliver, 9, Amiyah Hughes, 8, and Temari Oliver, 5 years old. On the 29th of July 2022, the 3 girls, their siblings, were in the care of a babysitter, a male cousin of their mother, while their mother, Shamanique Oliver, was at work. Their mother received a call from the cousin at about 9 p.m. telling her that her kids were missing. She left work immediately and drove home calling 911 as she was doing so. Deputies from the Cass County Sheriff's Office and Wildlife and Fire and Rescue Services searched for the girls. They found a pair of shoes at the edge of a pond about 200 yards from their home. Dive teams were brought in, and in the early morning of July 30th, 2022, the children's bodies were recovered. Initially, it was thought that the children may have gone swimming without life jackets and without supervision, but a coroner's report ruled their deaths as a result of strangulation. The girls also had lacerations to their faces. The cousin who was supposed to watch the children is now allegedly being prevented from speaking to investigators by his mother. Now see, this is what I don't understand. The cousin was indeed 31 years old at the time, thus an adult. I've heard of this kind of thing before in the United States, and as a matter of fact, I heard about this in the Summer Wells case. In my country, however, there is no such thing as refusing to speak to the police. Yes, of course, you can refuse to speak and you can remain silent, but if the police want to speak to you, you have no choice. They will ask you to come in, and if you don't, they get a warrant and come fetch you. They are then also allowed to detain you for 48 hours before charging you or releasing you. Anyway, the cousin, according to the media and family has a relatively minor criminal record, but listen to this. He has misdemeanor weapons, narcotics, and criminal mischief charges. Well, I'm sorry, but those charges does not make him someone who should have been in charge of small children, in my opinion. I've also read a few negative comments about the mother of these 3 girls, but maybe she had no one else to stay with the children that night while she went to work. In my opinion, it really does not matter. The entire point is that 3 children were murdered, and to me, whether they were alone on a pavement in the middle of a city, no one has the right to harm, hurt, or kill a child who has no way of defending him or herself against an adult, not in anger or for the heck of it. At the very least, go look for someone your own size. Anyway, I often hear people say, but finding the perpetrator won't bring back that child or children. No, indeed it won't. But finding the perpetrator and locking him or her up may just save another child. Maybe it will even save your child. So if you know something, say something. Zi'Ariel, Amiyah, and Temari were small children with their entire lives ahead of them. Who knows what they would have become or done in the future? So regardless of what you may think of the family or anything or anyone else, those 3 girls deserve justice. Okay, well, that is it from me for now. I will try and contact the mother and see whether there is anything she wishes to add, and if so, I will indeed come back to this case. Anyway, so until we meet again on the next video, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.